So today's going to be a very busy day so let me give you guys an update because a lot has changed with my thesis project and I can't remember the last update I gave you guys, but essentially part of my methodology has changed. I think I've already mentioned some of that because the previous method that I wanted to do, the okra, was just way too complicated, too complex, and it was just not feasible for my project and the deadlines that we have in place. So we're doing observations, but something else that happened is that we're changing our incentive value. So before, people who chose to participate in my questionnaire were able to enter into a draw to win a $50 Amazon gift card. But honestly, we've been doing really bad with responses. Our response rate is really, really low compared to where we want to be. And I've already mentioned this before as well. So we were able to secure funding, which is so cool, by the way. And so we were fortunate enough to be able to change our incentive value and quantity. So every person who completes this questionnaire will be able to receive a $20 Amazon gift card, valid participants only, of course. So I had to do this whole ethics amendment form, resubmit all of this, change all my, give them an update on my methodology and my incentive change. I had to put a pause on in-person recruitment because I didn't want to continue giving people the old poster with the old incentive value. Now that I've got the approval yet again, I have to continue and finish it. I have about less than 20 stores left of in-person recruitment. So my mom and I are going to go and tackle these the next 2 days. So it's a weekend right now. So currently it's Saturday and I'm going to do the downtown area and kind of midtown area, finish that up. And then hopefully tomorrow we can finish up 2 other areas because I only have the stores are scattered, so it's only maybe 5 stores. But right now what I'm doing is, I don't want to show you my poster. I'm so sorry. My poster lists the old incentive value and I already printed so many. I don't want to waste money and go reprint. That's a waste of money, a waste of paper, a waste of effort. So I'm just literally using this whiteout, scratching the old incentive value, and I'm going to have to write the new incentive. So that's what I've been doing for the past 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm watching a podcast while I'm doing it. And I thought, what better? I was thinking of vlogging today and tomorrow, but I was like, why not? I'm doing something tedious. Why not follow along? So yeah, I'm just going to do that. And then once I do this, I will figure out the stores that we need to visit and get ready and go. It's going to be a very hustle day, and I fear that this is going to take us essentially the entire day. It's currently 12:07 right now. I'm hoping it can be done by 6 p.m., hopefully earlier than that, because downtown, all the stores are kind of close to each other, so it shouldn't require too much time in between. But let's see and follow along. Yay! Okay, let's go. Hey guys, it's actually such a long time from the last time I filmed today. It's currently 8:33. I will say we literally just got home about less than an hour ago, I would say. With in-person recruitment, I'm jumping in and out of the car. There's no time to be vlogging. So yeah, I didn't take any clips of anything I did today, but I will say we went to 10 stores. 3 of them, I found out that 2 of them were closed, and one of them, they were on a 15-minute break, and we were on a time crunch to get everything done. Most of the stores on weekends, they were closing at 7:30, so we had to get it done. So I'm sorry you don't get any clips, but I am back home. I am currently editing my video. I have been so consistent with uploading every Sunday at 9 a.m. Yes, I've been scheduling that shit. I really want to keep up with this schedule and be consistent because it makes me feel good, and honestly I really enjoy editing. So I'm almost done. I'm just going over the captions and stuff, and I'm gonna prepare for upload soon and schedule it for tomorrow. And while it's uploading, I will work on my scheduling for observations because I'm gonna have to start that really soon. I'm doing it with a second observer, and I just want to make sure that our schedules match and that we have time to do, I plan out something for every single day. So I'm gonna go through that as well after this, and then we'll have a chill, relaxing night. I think I'm gonna play some Overwatch and then maybe find a show. So I recently rewatched Modern Family, and I love that kind of show. It's chill, laid back, but it's, fun and entertaining. And I was so sad that I finished it. And now there's no good YouTube videos and no shows to, have as a companion. And so now I'm just I don't know what to watch. I don't really want to watch any show, none of the shows really interest me, and I've been watching a lot of movies recently. If anyone has good show recommendations, please let me know because I don't know what to watch. I'm like struggling right now because when I go on YouTube, it's just like nothing's fun and nothing's popping out to me, and like all my favorite creators, when they upload, I watch it immediately, and then I'm like, oh, what now? Good morning, everyone. Honestly, I've been awake a while now, but I was just doing things and I was rushing. But it's gonna be a very hectic day today, and I know I said the same exact thing yesterday, but for me right now, we are going to head out soon to do in-person recruitment. I have to go to 2 stores, and in total it should take about 1.5 hours to like go and come back, and I'm really hoping that it doesn't take that long because I really want to work out and get some steps in. I missed yesterday. I like to go into a groove so that there's less chance for me to get out of that groove. So I really want to work out and then shower and then get ready because my brother's gonna come over at 2 and he wants us to eat food, and then I'm guessing around 3 we're gonna head out to the comedian show, which I'm so excited, by the way. Like, I've been watching this guy, like my entire family has been watching this guy on YouTube for the longest time. My dad and my brother went last year and I was so upset. I watch his shows in both like Farsi and English, so for me it literally does not matter. The one that we're going to right now is going to be in Farsi, and I think it'll be fun. I'm excited. I think it'll be super duper fun. Yeah, but the show's supposed to be at 4. I don't know exactly what time we're leaving, so I don't know how much time I have to work out, shower, get ready. And by get ready, I want to just do my makeup. I think I'm probably gonna wear this shirt and just change my pants to like jeans to be a little bit more like put together. So breakfast was consumed and now we are in my little study room. I don't know why, for some reason, all my homes seem to have it against me because my room and this middle room, it's always freezing cold. And I literally have a heater in my room because it gets chilly, guys. It gets so freaking cold. I'm worried I'm gonna catch a cold. Like, I feel like I'm sick 24/7 every day of the week because of how, like, I wake up with a sore throat from how cold it is. But then the heater gets too hot. It's not like an automatic heater that turns on and off. So it gets too hot. So then I'm like suffocating. Anyways, it's it's an ongoing struggle, but we're working with it. I've had some thoughts brewing in my head that I want to talk about, but I can't, like, you know how sometimes like there are things that you're feeling but you can't put it into words? That's how I feel currently. So I'm going to go find a journal prompt. I've saved a couple from Substack. I think honestly I got this to be more literate and read more like semi-serious things because it's, you know, it's like very lighthearted. It's not a full-on commitment like a book is. I used to read a couple articles here and there, but I found that they're all things that you kind of already know, especially the ones that I come across and the ones that I like previously followed when I first got the app. But I also found that they have some, like, there's some articles with journal prompts, and that was pretty cool. So this is the one that I'm looking at. I'll probably attach a screenshot, honestly. I'm going to be looking at the book club, and they have 31 journal prompts for November. I saved this obviously back back then, but I did really like some of the prompts that I had because it really allows you to think about. Also, if you can hear all that construction, I have no idea what the fuck is going on my street, but they've been at it like this and every day for the past week, and it's actually so freaking annoying. I really hope you can't hear that. But anyways, I came across this one prompt. It says, write about a time you chose peace over proving a point. And I was thinking about it, and I don't think I've ever done that. Kind of like a wake-up call for me, because why does proving a point matter so much to me more than having peace? And then I was thinking, most of the time I prove a point to people that I feel comfortable with, so those would be like my friends and family, but I would never do that. Like, I would never go out of my way to prove a point to someone that I don't really know, because I'm like, okay, I don't care. Like, I don't want to put in any energy. So I guess that's choosing peace in that moment, but it's also the fact that I don't feel confident in speaking my point and defending where I'm coming from, I guess. But with friends and family, where it matters the most, because proving a point just results in an argument because they're thinking something else, you're thinking of A and they're thinking of B, and there's going to be conflict, and you're like pushing and pushing and pushing to say no, it's A. And like, why does it matter at that point? Just say, okay, whatever, and move on. And now you have a better relationship in the sense of like, there's no conflict and there's no tension between you guys, and also you just feel better about it. That was kind of a wake-up call for me, because I tend to be very stubborn, and it's always like my way or the highway. And I would say it was like this a lot in the past. I would refuse to accept that I was wrong, and this is taking a lot of guts for me to admit right now. I kind of want to journal about that today, because it's something that I want to take note of, and hopefully I can look back in time and see a huge improvement from where I am today. No one wants to be wrong. Everyone wants to be in the right, and others look up to them and be like, yeah, you're right, you're so right. But that's sometimes not the case. And I think sometimes with people, you might feel something and you feel so strongly about it, and no matter how many times or in what way you express your feelings and opinions, the other person is never, ever, ever going to understand your point of view, because they've been raised in a completely different culture by completely different people with, different environments, different circumstances. So they believe something else, like completely, right? And they haven't lived through your experiences. I don't know. Sometimes I've gone through things where someone has done something and upset me, and I've been trying to be a more open communicator. I try to express myself and explain why, like step by step, why that action upset my feelings. And I'm trying to be understanding, but it could come off as passive aggressive, because it's like, why aren't you understanding why I'm upset? But they can't understand it because they haven't lived through that and have never experienced that kind of thing, for them to ever be offended by such a small little thing. It's hard for people to accept that they're wrong, because everyone has a different perception of things. And so even if you try your best to explain something and be like, this is why you're wrong, they're never going to think that they're wrong, because they've never been through it, or they haven't experienced that. Anyways, I'm just repeating myself, and now this is just becoming redundant, but I don't know how to convey this message properly. Like, the whole concept of beefing. Why do we all want to fight each other? Why is there always like conflict and disagreements? Why can't we just be more forgiving and let peace prevail over any conflict or any petty, I don't know, argument? It's crazy. And I think it needs a lot of reflection, and I think people need to like realize that to really let it happen. Okay, I journal. Now I'm going to edit my video a little bit. I want to get it done today, like scheduled and ready to go for Sunday, because I know I won't have any time for it. And I want to finish this before my boyfriend comes, but I know he has some things to work on as well. So even then it's fine, but I'm essentially almost done. Like, I'm more than halfway done the edits. So I just need to finish the second half and then do my intro, thumbnail. That's it. Literally, that's it. So let's do that.